We visited the experts at Sunless Studio.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Chelsea, and we're here at Sunless Studio, where we're always busy giving our clients a fresh new look. Airbrush tanning is safe because it doesn't involve UV rays, which come from the sun, and tanning beds. DHA is the ingredient that we use in spray tanning.
The more DHA that's applied, the more tendency your skin has to turn orange instead of brown. So we really take precaution in how much DHA we apply to your skin.
We don't want people to know that you had an airbrush tan. Hi, I'm Chelsea.
Megan.
It's nice to meet you. Welcome to Sunless Studio. So what brings you in here? What are you getting a tan for?
Well, I'm going on vacation and I'm going to be on a beach in a bathing suit, so I need to be dark.
It's going to be dark. Okay.
All right, Megan, I'm going to turn on our tanning machine and we're going to get started. All right, I'm going to start. Cold. Sweating actually will stop the tan from processing. So in order to make sure that you don't sweat, we keep it nice and cool in here. I always try to do the shoulders a little bit darker because in most cases, a natural tan will have darker shoulders. You're going to be impressing everybody with your glow when you go on vacation. Okay, Megan, we're all done. Come on out and take a look at your new tan. Megan, your tan looks amazing. I love it. Do you love it? It looks great. It's exactly what you asked for. Come back to us whenever you want a nice, rich glow.
Wowee, hot stuff over there. I'm joined by Kristen Roach and Kirby Johnson from Sunless Studio. They're here to give us a little bit of an airbrush tanning demo. Thanks for joining us, ladies.
No problem.
We have a lot of gorgeous tan blonde going on here. I love it. Everyone loves to be tan because it makes you look sexy, dewy. I feel like it makes you look healthier, but obviously the sun is a bad idea. So you guys are giving back, right?
Absolutely.
You're making everybody look hot. How did you get the studio started?
Well, Chelsea, the owner, was very pale skinned, and whenever she'd go into the sun, she'd freckle and burn, no tan. So she wanted to come up with something that other people like her could use as an option. She tried going to the booths and getting spray tanned.
The stand-up booth, you mean, where you put your hands up here?
The scary little box that,
yes.
And she ended up turning orange, so she thought there has to be a better way to help keep people safe and out of the sun and still look good. So she created Sunless Studio, and here we are.
And here we are, fantastic. What is it about airbrushing that works so much better than the booths?
Well, airbrushing is actually, it's more precise than getting in a booth or applying it yourself. There's no blotchiness, there's no streaking, there's an even application to all parts of your body. And not to mention, it takes the pressure off of the client because someone else is applying it and you're not worried about getting it in the right places.
About having orange palms.
Exactly.
How long does the process take?
Takes about 20 to 30 minutes depending on the client. If it's their first time there, they have a lot of questions. Obviously, they're going to be nervous about getting naked in front of somebody that they've never met before.
Oh, wow, you get naked?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Everything's got to be
nude.
tan.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we take the time to explain to them the procedure. We pick out their color based on their skin tone.
Okay.
Whether they have yellow in their skin or red in their skin, we try to accommodate that color and make sure that it looks flawless and even and natural.
So it's about 10 minutes for preparation, 15 minutes applying the tan to all of their body, and then 5 minutes to get them settled and situated out the door.
Is there any kind of prep that they need to do beforehand, like a loofah situation?
Yes. They definitely want to come with no oils, no lotions. They want to make sure they exfoliate really well before they come. No perfumes.
No
just
makeup.
Clean, fresh skin.
Okay.
And the sooner that you exfoliate as close to your tan as possible, the better.
Oh, interesting. So you got to get the elbows and the knees, right? Because we don't want
No ashing.
Exactly.
No ashing. We don't want big blobs of dark, right? Because I feel like it'll adhere to the dry skin. Is that right?
It will, but we apply a solution to your knees, elbows, feet, and hands so that there is no problem with darker skin around those areas.
I see. And is the airbrush tool? I've been airbrushed, just makeup-wise before. Is it cold when it gets hit your skin? Because I know the makeup is kind of chilly.
It's absolutely cold, and that's a good thing because heat and sweat will actually stop the solution from processing. So we like to keep you nice and cold, unfortunately.
Oh, interesting. And how long does it take to dry?
It's actually no drying time at all.
They can get dressed right after we're finished airbrushing them.
Okay,
So they don't have to worry about standing in front of a fan and taking more time out of their day.
And freezing your naked booty off?
Exactly.
Because you're naked? Which I find interesting. Do a lot of guys do this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to airbrush a model. We have Megan coming out. Megan, you want to come on out for us? so we can start to airbrush you. Wow, hi, hot pink bikini. Let's get started. We're gonna do a little airbrushing, right, girls?
All right, Megan. So go ahead and take your arm and put it aside. Thank you.
All right, there we go. We're starting the process here.
So as you can see, it's getting darker already.
Let's see, I
And
can't see very well.
what that is right now is actually bronzer. That helps us to see where we're applying it. But the actual color will develop in between the 8 hours that it takes.
Oh, so you don't necessarily see it right away?
Yes.
I see.
She's going to get a little bit darker towards the end of her 8 hours, and this bronzer will actually wash off in the shower.
So sorry about that.
That's all right. I'm in your eye line.
Yeah, you might want to
Take a break.
I'm gonna be bronzed on this side of my face, but not on that one.
We'll go ahead and crack that later.
Thanks. I just got a free airbrush out of that, guys.
Yes, exactly.
So how did you customize her color? How did you decide? Did she say she wanted to be really dark or just a glow?
Well, usually her skin tone is pretty fair, but she does get color in the sun. So what we decided was, we looked at her skin tone and then we mixed our different solutions that we have accordingly. She wanted to be a little bit on the darker side, so we are going to make her a little bit darker.
And we don't, when people suggest, like when people say, I want to be really, really dark, sometimes we won't go as dark as they want to be because we would rather have them walk out of the salon looking good and looking natural rather than, looking like they just came off of
a burnt
an
piece of
Oompa
bacon.
Loompa
Exactly.
convention or...
We don't want that. All right, well, she's looking fantastic already. We'll check back and see the results a little bit later.
Earlier, we talked with our friends from Sunless Studio. Now, you took Megan backstage and sprayed her down. Now, she's ready to go, right?
She's ready.
She's dry. She's good to go?
All set?
All right, we can't wait to see her. Megan, come on out.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That difference is considerable. So you only spray tanned the left side of her body and you left the right side regular.
Correct, yes. And we formulated a solution for her that gives her that extremely tan look. We decided to go nice and dark on her just so you can see the huge difference, but it's very natural looking, it's fun, and she's ready to go out in the sun.
It looks like her left side left for Cabo and the right stayed here.
Poor right
Wow,
side.
that's incredible. How long is this going to last for her?
About 7 to 10 days, depending on how she takes care of it.
Yes, and she needs to make sure that she's moisturizing twice a day after her first shower, just to make sure that the solution will stay on her skin as long as possible.
So moisturize after shower and then before you go to bed? or-
Exactly.
Okay.
So it actually will absorb into the skin and stay for a while.
Yes.
It's not just going to wash off in the shower.
No,
See,
the
I've
main-
always thought that. I'm like, well, if you spray it on, it's going to wash off.
Yeah.
The ingredient that's in the solution is DHA, and what that does is actually goes deep into your dead skin cells, which is the top skin layer on your skin, and it just turns it to a different color, just like an apple turns brown.
Right.
Same thing.
So it's like we're going bad.
Exactly, exactly.
Well,
We're rotting
the left side of you
ourselves.
looks awesome, Megan.
delicious.
The left side is fantastic.
You spray tan her face too, so it's safe for the face. It's not
Oh,
going to,
yes.
irritate the skin on the face if it's really sensitive.
No.
It's not at all.
Wow, she looks fantastic, don't you think?
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
looks
you
totally
look
like she's been
amazing.
at the beach all. So you're also working with a charity, right, coming up?
We
Tell
are.
us about that. It's interesting.
We are working with a charity because at Sunless Studio we care about our clients' health. And as you know, UV beds actually increase the risk of melanoma cancer by 75%. So knowing that, we wanted to help decrease all types of cancer. Therefore, in October, we're holding an event for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And Kristen will elaborate a little bit more.
The group that we're supporting is called My Vision, and it focuses on mothers or women who are 20 to 30 who are planning on getting pregnant someday, who have to go through chemotherapy because of breast cancer or certain types of cancer. So what they do is fertilization and preservation of eggs. It's really cool, and it's great because that's definitely something that we need these days.
Oh, wow, I see. So before they go through the chemo, they're preserving their eggs so that later on, when they're all better and in remission, like they can have a baby in the future in a healthy way.
Exactly.
Oh, what an awesome venture to
good
be
for you.
supporting
Yeah,
you
it's
guys.
exciting.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
So real quick, my last question. If I got spray tan, it's totally healthy and safe,
Absolutely.
right? There's nothing bad I'm spraying on myself.
There's absolutely nothing
Okay,
bad.
good.
It's natural. Are you
nervous?
Well, a little bit. I was going to maybe do it after the show. I thought maybe jazz myself up for this week.
Is there a scent to it? Is there a smell to it?
There is not a scent to it. Anything that there is, we add in. The solution itself doesn't really have much of a scent to it, but we can add scents, and as you can see on Megan, she's sparkly and shimmery.
Oh, there's glitter in that one?
Yes.
I want to be glittery.
So it's a lot of fun, and it's very painless, and again, it only takes about 30 minutes, so
Cool. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you, no
Yes,
problem.
thanks, ladies.
Nice
Hey
to
guys,
meet
if
you
you want
guys.
more